Alright, good Friday evening, dear gamers, and all of you gamer-like products. It's interesting, we're living interesting times, or an interesting week for Arxis games. We've had a balance patch today for Guilty Gear Strive, and a very nice quality of life lobby update for AC+R. Not only do we have retry lobbies now, but it seems like they're also pretty stable. And this might be the patch. This might be the patch when AC+R lobbies are actually gonna be nice. They'll start working from now on. At least, here's to hoping that that's the case. Slightly unfortunate that it is patch day for Strive. That's gonna divide attention between Strive and AC+R a little bit. But no problems, we'll get this thing done. We'll get these super gamers on the screen. We'll watch some good AC+R and go from there. Let's take a look at the card for tonight. So we are gonna start off the evening with Osku, Potemkin versus Drive Zero Milia. We have a lot of these. It's surprisingly, even though AC+R, very old game, and you would expect that the community should be mostly quotations infested with OG professional AC+R players, but we have a decent amount of actual like rookie player participants on the pool consistently, out of which we have quite a few tonight. So like we've had Tribe Zero, Blues, Warp. They've been going at it for quite a long time. Previous event, Osku joining the fray. We have a newcomer for the rookie bracket, Big, playing against Blues tonight. Later on, it's probably a great time to still start playing AC+R. If you're worried about there not being enough players of your own level, that is surely not the case. The rollback edition has brought so many willing players to this good old game. And we're gonna see some of those players play tonight. Other than that, the card is looking pretty stacked. We got Tiamatuu, Ino from Russia facing off against Shishido Baiken from, I believe, is a UAE. Pretty long distance, but I mean that's the power of the rollback netcode. Long distance connections are actually playable usually to a certain extent, even when you have like connection from other side of the Europe to other side of the Europe, or in this case Russia to UIA, it is still very likely that it is gonna be playable, unless the players obviously have routing issues between each other. But in that case, no amount of good netcode is gonna fix the problem, so to speak. Coming up after that, gonna be Masker, Holy Orisol from France, facing off against Ino, player Mariox from Croatia. Another pair of players we've seen quite often. Masker especially, very interesting player, on a very interesting character as well. It's such a pleasure to see when we have a player able to pilot Holy Order Soul so well. And we definitely have a couple of those French players who can. Iris, Masker. I think France had even more like good Holy Order Soul players. I can't remember exactly, but that country is definitely a very good on Holy Order Soul talent. And our big matchup of the evening, GGshnick, Bridget. We saw them play last week. Very nice performance, where against a very, very tough opponent, but still play very strong. Now facing off against a Finnish Ino player. We double Ino, and the latter of the bunch is gonna be Snaptastic, that guy who has such a strong execution. I gotta say, like, other than Snap, I don't really think anyone in the EU region has been hitting those difficult Ino combos as consistently as Snap has. Is really amazing. I mean, in any game Snap has been playing, this dude has been playing, pretty much plays all the Guilty Gear games currently. No matter what the game, even in like off games or off-brand games such as like Grand Blue, Snap always showing really solid results. Doesn't necessarily commit to one game like over the others, but you know, when you have strong fundamentals, doesn't matter which game you play, you're gonna be pretty hecking strong on all of those. Yeah, new lobbies, I hope. So auto spectate or auto retry is available. Yeah, auto spectate. Tried out earlier. Things should work perfectly. Should. But I mean, a lot of the players have been playing without spectators so far during this week. When did the patch hit? I think like last week. I think it was last week. Most of the players have been playing against each other, like in two-man lobbies. It's obviously gonna be a big difference in lobbies where you have more than two people, and especially in lobbies where you have spectators. We've seen problems in Exert, we've seen problems in Strive, we've seen problems in this game as well. But now, here's to praying that the lobbies are gonna be fixed for good, at least for this game. Give, you know, Toki teleports. Oh yeah! Snap also plays that good old HNK. Is that the secret? Just play HNK, become an execution god, and then moving on to inferior games, you're just gonna ace the execution just like that, because you were already seeing the worst of it. You've already performed the 2-minute combos that run out the clock, perfectly hitting your links over and over again. I guess that's the secret. So what comes to, as far as the first matchup today goes, so we got Osku. I really like Potemkin for these players who are sort of getting into the game. There are quite a few benefits to playing Potemkin. Potemkin, a character whose execution is more sort of on the defensive options, like you're gonna force into a situation where you have to, against strong players, block a lot. You're gonna have to hit your IBs, you might have to hit your slashbacks, but then on the other hand, the combo execution on Potemkin a little more forgiving than some of these other players, compared to, for example, Blues, who plays Johnny. Johnny, very taxing character. Drive Zero, who plays Milia. Not a lot of margin for error for especially like soft characters like Milia. But on the other hand, like characters like fast characters like Milia should probably control the match. But if you make that one mistake, you're probably gonna get blown up really fast, even against a player of your own skill level, because it's gonna be very likely that they can hit their BNB combos. Whereas if you drop yours, Milia and Johnny especially have pretty difficult ones. I mean, you can sort of cut some corners, perform baby combos, but even I feel like even the baby combos for some of these a little more difficult characters are, well, difficult to pull off. So there's definitely gonna be that going in for Osku. And Osku, obviously player from other Guilty Gear games as well, has been playing Potemkin, I believe, in Exert, as well as currently in Strive. Has the fundamentals transferring between the games. But we do have our competitors in the lobby. So I think we're probably ready to go whenever the players want to hit it. Excited to watch the Inno. Hell to the yeah. Especially when it's these super talented players like Snaptastic on the joystick. You know it's gonna be a good time. Let's see. I should join the spectate automatically, I believe. Indeed. Look at that. Look at that smooth start to the spectate. Don't even have to press anything. And we're on to the first matchup of the evening. Alright, let's see how Drive Zero is able to evade the Iron Fist of Potemkin, one of the most hard-hitting characters in the game. Especially when you get here, oh, straight into the Potemkin Buster mix-up. Using the burst right here. Ooh, already just getting tagged a couple of times, all of their life gone, the overhead. Now it's gonna be super difficult to come back, but if there's a character who can make this comeback, it is definitely Milia. Ooh, nice, hitting the combo almost all the way to the end, but runs into the far slash. That's kind of sort of a double-edged sword side of the things. Your character moves very fast, but easily, just as easily as you can maneuver around the opponent's slow pokes, try to whiff punish. Sometimes you just run into the big hitboxes of the heavy hitter, and Osku just like that takes the first match. That was a fast one. Yeah, that's definitely what's gonna happen if you don't manage to keep it tight. Especially with characters like Milia, who are very, very pixie. Milia the second sort of weakest characters in the game when it comes to your health. Chip obviously the most pixiest one. Milia slightly more defense modifier, but I think even easier to stun. Again, the 2S with the vacuum effect. Very nice legacy feature for crapplers like Potemkin. Nice. Alright. Didn't quite get the setup, the Oki properly, and just dashing forward with that hammer fall, getting the hit. Looking very rough so far for Drive Zero. It's a very nice anti-air to air. But again, this flash conversion, ooh, misses the disc setup. And Osku, it's not wrong to check them if they're... It's not too bad if you should definitely always check your opponent if they're actually running their setups airtight, and if they're not, why not abuse them? And Osku doing just that, finding tick throw after a tick throw, finding holes in Drive Zero's offense. And the rounds are ending really fast so far. Alright, opting to spend the burst right off the bat. Pretty good idea for pixie characters such as Chip and Milia, because if you don't burst immediately, you're gonna take a lot of damage just from a couple of hits. That's sort of the problem with these kind of low health characters. Your bursts are gonna be a little easier to reach because you don't have as much, you know, sort of buffer to play with. Oh, that was really nice IB, but unfortunately was already committed to getting out of there. Oh my goodness, the anti-air and the stun. Yeah, there we go. That's exactly what we were talking about earlier. Milia, it's only a couple of those big heavy counter hits and you're gonna be stunned. And Potemkin, definitely one of those characters who has a couple of extra modifiers for stun damage. 6 heavy has one, and can't remember from the top of my head, but getting counter hit by those big heavy buttons from Potemkin deals so much stun damage. Especially since the stun formula is basically based on the amount of damage you do, but especially the amount of damage your initial hit is gonna do. Alright, opting to spend the burst here, blocking the pin. It's a very nice play from Osku. Picking up the pin here. That pin's gonna be very integral for Milia's game plan. Often enough, when you're holding the pin, the opponent won't be able to make those perfect anti-airs with 6Ps is sort of like a resource you can spend to fake them out, go through their anti-airs, initiate your pressure. But once it whiffs, if the opponent sort of camps the position, you're gonna lose access to that resource. Like, doesn't want to take that. Dig throw setup. Nice, making the jump D whiff. That's gonna be a key to. Oh, nice. All right, finds a throw. Yeah, making that jump D, those cheeks from Potemkin whiff, is gonna be super important when it comes to anti-airing Potemkin. Potemkin has this mini RPS going on, whereas the normal the normal jump-ins can be 6-speed by most characters, but then if they try to 6-speed, your jump D as Potemkin is kind of like a dive kick that changes your momentum in the air and baits. Oh no, missing the meter setup, and now Osku with so much meter. Oh, Drive Zero managed to read it, managed to jump out, but that time no punish. That's the downside of up-backing from command grab setups. Unless you're neutral jumping in a lot of older Guilty Gear games, it's gonna be so difficult to get a relevant punish. Obviously in Strive you have your neutral jump punishes against the whiffing throws, but in the older games you don't really have throw whiffs per se. And a lot of, throws in the older games are usually option selected into something that whiffs really fast. Now in a very difficult situation. Ooh, I think that was a Potemkin Buster that time. Drive Zero was reading it though. Nice, gets the setup. Osku still rocking a burst. I wonder if they probably want to. Oh no! Is that it? That's gonna be it. OTG Hammerfall. That's a heartbreaker. That round was Drive Zero's to take, but Osku, he's been sniffing out the weakness. He's been checking that a lot of those disc setups have not been super tight. Checking with the Buster, and man, if that Buster goes through, such big value. And spending the burst very early into the round. Also spending the burst very early is gonna sort of guarantee you, well, not guarantee, but give you better chances of building your burst back again. Multiple hits from the Secret Garden. Milia with a lot of those really difficult to deal setups. As long as you manage to set up your OK perfectly. Oh, interesting switching positions here. And ready to mash. Set up the FB disc. Nice, lands a hit. Into another one. Ooh, I think. Alright, that works. That was pretty cool. Even though Drive Zero seemed like they missed their disc setup, still went for a setup that hits multiple times and doesn't allow Osku to go for a cheeky Hammerfall. Now the last hit. This is dangerous. One Potemkin Buster could be it, but finds the jump P. AC+R Exert. Milia extremely fast in the air. Jump P, jump K. Very fast buttons, especially jump P with a very nice hitbox. Right, opting to not leave the pin from behind. Did he pick it up? I think he did. Yes, he did. But now, good block against. Oh, the overhead butt. Cornering himself. Drive Zero really needs to get out of there. Very nice, building a lot of that important real estate. Now was coming in with the setup. Lands a stray hit. Luckily able to live, but for how long? Last pixels. Oh, and again, Osku checks the meaty timing of Drive Zero with that Potemkin Buster. Very nice, multiple hits, breaking the Hammerfall once again. Ooh, that's big. Yeah, very important burst to get off for Drive Zero. So far, so good. Yep, checking the Buster. It's really important to, because Osku can mash the Buster pretty liberally if, even if I would say if Drive Zero manages to bait 2 out of 3 of the Busters, it's probably still gonna be worth it for Osku to be sort of cheeky with it. Because when you manage to land it, it's so much damage compared to what Milia can get. Alright, tried to go for a reset there. Oh, and dropping the combo unfortunately, and Osku once again ready to punish. was again so close. It's so close. Drive Zero is so close getting on the board. But the finishing touch is not quite there. Really thin line between winning and losing in this game. As you see pretty much in any fighting game. Nice again. Going in with the multiple hits. Osku hasn't been able to get a lot of value out of those hammer falls. Nice throw, and gets the pickup. This is big. If he manages to finish it, opts to use meter to finish it up, but again, misses the setup. And Osku getting a big Potemkin buster. Good jump out of the tick setup. Oh my goodness. It always manages to surprise me how in a lot of these Guilty Gear games, especially Exert and AC+R, how the hammerfall tends to anti-air pretty well situationally still. I mean, you do have your 1 point of armor, so that definitely works out for you. Osku swinging wild and manages to hit it. And you sort of might as well when you have 50 meter. Ooh, not able to Gatling that jump in into a full airstring. Still able to maintain their position. Not managing to get 2 hits out this time. Ooh, interesting. The 6P, I wonder if that was a read from Osku or if that was a missed Potemkin buster. Usually when you get like out of a block string you get a random 6P out of nowhere or bag mega fist. Those tend to be Potemkin buster whiffs more often than not. Finds a knockdown and a really big combo. Luckily for Drive Zero misses it, but yeah, Osku has so many resources to spend and not worried about swinging that hammerfall whiff. If it hits, you get the big combo. If it lands on block, you can RC and keep the momentum going. And one hit is all you need. Yes, this is the first set of the day. Ooh, footsies, finding a 2D. One of the only super far-reaching buttons for Potemkin that comes out in relatively okay startup timing. Now have to respect the garden. Getting the overhead in. And this is again big. Able to get into a situation. Ooh, dropping it. And the mist. Blocked Bad Moon. Still ended up getting in a favorable position. Here, Drive Zero once again. Proving that they can pull it off. The execution, very nice. Set up the disc. With a backdash. Having to respect in the end, but the classic, the tick buster, 5k. Both players need one more hit. Set it up, FB disc. Osku fights the 2D. Plus frames on the super, and still have managed to hit it. Damn, the jump slash so far away, but still able to connect with far slash. Another round that is so damn close. Again, anti-airing, the hammerfall. One extra hit of armor, 5k into pop buster. That's been the mix-up that Osku has been running for the most part, for a lot of those pressure strings. Nice anti-air, a little too far to convert. Using the pin to make Osku stay there, momentum burst. It's kind of had to go for it if Drive Zero was not gonna burst. Combo could have killed him. Oh, nice. Osku was a little late there on the 6P. Able to get the jump in. Very nice. Still doable. Big hit. Osku rocking with the burst. And 50 meter. This is still dangerous. Drive Zero have to play it so damn tight, but again. Was trying to break the armor there with the jump PP, but Osku really fast, 7-0. It's damn, another one of those situations where even though we had a 7-0, a lot of the rounds were so close. Drive Zero, it's not 1, 2, or even 3 times that Drive Zero was really close to taking it. But this time, Osku showing their prowess on the Potemkin. taking the set home. Oh, I also forgot to put on the predictions. Let's do that for the next matchup. All right, moving on to the next set of the evening. Gonna be Tiamatuu from Russia facing up against Shishido Baiken from United Arab Emirates. I really hope this connection works out. There's a small chance it's not gonna, but here's to hoping. Because this arrangement of players made the most sense for this week. And here's to hoping it's gonna work out. Obviously, the ping you're gonna see on the screen is sort of their connection to me, I believe. Or here's to hoping Tiama and Shishido have a decent connection to each other. Alright, here's to hoping, and we're pretty much ready to rock it. Rollback netcode. The gods of the good netcode save us. One day we're gonna have perfect connections all around the globe. One day, the speed of light. It's gonna be in our fingertips. Shishido Baiken is from UAE. Alright. Two fairly technical characters. Baiken obviously very annoying to play against, traditionally for a lot of characters. Baiken forces you to play the game completely different. It's a very different thing to play Guilty Gear and to play against Baiken. Because basically, anytime you put Baiken in a block state, they can perform guard cancels free of charge. So you're gonna have to construct your offense in a way where you bait their guard cancels often enough, but don't give them too much breathing room. And that's a difficult balance to find, to be honest. Especially against some of the very high-level Inos. Right. Unfortunately missing the FRC, but still gets the Oki. Tiama, first round. Oh, nice. Looked like maybe they were almost snatching the last landing frame, or the last frame before landing out of the sky. Shishido hasn't been able to get their game started too well just yet. Tiama has been all over, dashing under. Chemical Love. Here comes the combo. Ooh, unfortunate drop. And Shishido immediately returning it. There's the FDC. Ooh, very nice. Very low altitude air throw there. First match going to Tiamat. Man, that was... I blinked for a second and Tiamat was already air throwing. Alright, next round. Again, players, they know the air throws. Some people say players are just option selecting, just mashing that jump heavy. But it does take quite a bit of timing to hit those air throws still. Especially when you're specifically going for them. Unfortunately missing the combo, spending the 50 meter, keeping their position still. But here comes Tiamat. Good anti-air. Was probably baiting the burst there. Shishida Baiken not biting. Ooh, big counter hits! Opportunity to deal a lot of damage, and when Baiken hits it home and you're able to perform your combos all the way till the end, this character is a damage character. So far, a lot of Baiken characters we've seen on the FT7 have been a little bit more on the pre-intermediate side. So don't often see the super damaging combos from Baiken players. But Shishida Baiken so far showing that they got the roots. Ooh, nice belly whipping with that Oren. And now Tiama, chance to make it count. Here we go. But it's so difficult when every time you put Baiken in a block string, there's gonna be that echoing thought in the back of your mind. What if they're gonna guard cancel? What if they guard cancel the next hit? Or the hit after that? These are the questions you gotta ask yourself all the time when pressuring Baiken. Nice, finds hit. I think tried to take the burst there, but didn't delay quite long enough. Here's a big hit. Opportunity missing it. Shishida Baiken fighting for that position. So far, Tiama able to zone Baiken out pretty well. And being very careful as well with the guard cancels. Very respectful. Gold burst hits. That's big. Gonna have a lot of resources here for this pressure. Switching back and forth. Ooh. Not quite able to get a big combo out of that jump slash. The Shishida Baiken also staying fairly safe. Those back jump tatamis, very hard to approach as well. Nice, finds the air throw. I think that was a safe jump. Yes, indeed. And usually that super would be safe, but Baiken having access to those meterless guard cancels. Shishida Baiken finding the timing for Sakura through that super and gets around. Very nice matchup knowledge there. I think I saw these fellows recently on one of the recent AC+R EU tournaments, and with very even placings as well. I think Tiamat placed second and Shishida Baiken placed third. If only I could remember which one it was. I think it was it Dawn of Revival? Either way, they should be pretty evenly matched. And I can't believe how patient Shishida Baiken is. Often use, oh, it's gonna hit. Unfortunately, the lingering hitbox of the note there, screwing up the super. Tiamat gets the round. Usually when I see, yeah, it was a Dawn of Revival. Yeah. But usually when I see Baiken players play, they're being way more aggressive with their guard cancels. Like, it's not even uncommon to see Baiken players going straight into the guard cancels, but Shishida Baiken being very methodical, picking their places. Even slightly respectful, very nice dash, running under. Fighting for the position, very nice life lead so far for Tiamat. Shishida Baiken's gonna have to make something happen here. That was a very good opportunity. Tiamat very respectful, even though they still have a life lead, bursting immediately out of that combo from Baiken. And you know, that's the respect. They've played this matchup before. They know the explosive power of Baiken, especially in the corner. Letting that combo rip would have potentially dealt like 200 plus damage to Tiamat, allowing Shishida Baiken to potentially take that round. As anti-air with a 5B. Ooh, but then, yeah, there we go, the burst. Now the corner position, very nice switching. Oh, man! Sucks out the soul, man. Those souls still happen so often in this game. But Shishida Baiken not phased at all. Trying to go for the combo, dropping it. Guard cancel. Call the Suzuran. Now here we go, switching positions. Taking the hit on the way out is definitely an okay trade-off for Shishida Baiken. However, caught up in the following struggle situation. Plus frames, nice jump out. Ooh, wasn't quite able to catch Tiamat there. Man, Tiamat making themselves so elusive so far. Stroke the big tree under round start far slash. Neutral, very committal. You have a lot of tools that reach very far away, can get knockdowns from very far away, and that stroke the big tree able to go under a lot of high profiling pokes. But if the opponent reads your neutral options, you're also very likely get blown up very fast. But Tiamat definitely not getting blown up here, getting another fast point on the board. 3-1 now. Alright, think to immediate on the landing. Ooh, nice, base the burst. Doesn't manage to get the biggest of punishes, but now the burst is off the board. Very nice. Lands the chain on landing. The downside of those dives on block, whether it's on block or on whiff, especially on whiff, very punishable. Is a big combo from Shishido. Ooh, was trying to go for the instant overhead, but good use of FD there from Tiamat. Nice. We're getting that AMB combo. Let's see if he's able to bring it all the way till the end. Milking out every single little bit of the damage. Oren counter hit gets a pickup. Very nice. That's one of the most damaging counter hit guard cancels out of them all. Most of those sort of unsafe on block, but especially like the sidestep guard cancel as well as Oren. You sort of have to commit to a specific type of sequence on your own offense if you want to bait them. Rather, if you commit too deep into your block string, it's no biggie for the Baiken player to just sort of hop out of there and cross you up. Shishida Baiken returning with a point. 2-3 now. Ooh, interesting. The BCL round start making the far slash whiff. But here comes Tiamat. Not getting. Oh, very nice. Using Sakura on the landing, prompting immediate burst out of Tiamat. I guess if you hit the if you hit the dives from a particular angle, you can sort of be safe, I guess. But most of the time, they're gonna be fairly punishable, especially on IB. Now Shishida Baiken with the position, but doesn't have the life to speak of. RC keeps the pressure going, finds the hit! And this is gonna be big. Tiamat is not gonna have burst back for quite a while. One big hit here could be the reversal that Shishida Baiken needed. Oh, it was very dangerous blocking those far range nodes. Gonna explode for a lot of damage. One more. Oh, it was one more. But the stray note finishing the job for Tiamat. Man, that was almost such a good comeback. Very nice. Sees the landing. Gets the throw. Ooh, going under with that 5k. And the burst bait opportunity. I think he was trying to take the soul again. But Shishida Baiken not biting, just teching out of the tech chase. Very nice. BNB damage tried to go for a reset there, I think. Or maybe a combo drop. I guess we'll never know. The FRC making the guard cancel. Sakura very safe on whiff even. Very nice anti-air. The Shishido Baiken looking to slowly warm up. The damage, the rewards are definitely on Shishido's side. In this game, I guess Ino in a lot of versions of Guilty Gear, unless it's Exert, doesn't necessarily do like a whole lot of damage. Ino's usually traditionally being a more like, you know, get the blender going, land a quick damaging burst. If you get an overhead, nice, you might get a lot of damage, but for the most part it's gonna be the blender. Kind of like Milia does it. I think Exert was a little bit of an anomaly in terms of how Ino's traditionally been able to deal a lot of damage in that game. Obviously in this game, I think some of Ino's damage is hidden behind those difficult execution checks. Execution checks not limiting Tiamat here. Picking up the speed once again, 2-game lead now. Yeah, for sure. In AC+R, you really have to work for your damage. And sometimes you sort of have to make compromises. Sometimes you have to go for the smaller combos in the name of consistency. Speaking of missing combos. Oh, I think Shishido was trying to get the air throw there, but it's Tiamatuu who was able to land it. The dive hits. And man, the late active frames of that far slash. Able to set up some pretty nice Oki. Here comes the reversal super. Yep, that's good. This time not able to block. Shishido Baiken with their last bits of health, and Tiamatuu finds the hit. Alright, burst used very early to the round. Oh, very nice. At that spacing, where if the Ino is using no right in your face, it's almost like okay to take that hit, because the farther the node travels, the more explosions you're gonna get, and consequently the more frame advantage you're gonna get on block or hit. But if you extend yourself into it and take the single hit, it's usually Ino's not gonna get a whole lot of advantage to approach on you. Shishido Baiken. Oh my god, air dash through the nodes. But again, it's gonna be so difficult here, yeah. Setting up the path for Shishido Baiken to air dash in, but this time blocking it off with horizontal chemical love. And Tiamatuu 5-2 now. The rounds have been pretty tight though. Shishido able to deliver those really damaging combos when they get the opportunity, but Tiamatuu staying very, very mobile. And Ino kind of able to play that keep away game against these characters who kind of would like to get in close and personal. Chemical love, very far reach. The guidable note, okay too as well. It really depends. Ino, I want to say Ino neutral can be kind of binary against certain characters, for the same reason why her pressure is sort of, ooh, very nice. Almost pulling off the full combo, coast to coast. The damage has been put on the table, and now Shishido Baiken working with the life lead. Now, in this situation, you can probably afford to be a little more defensive. And Baiken is one of those characters who can definitely play defensive. Missing their slash back there. I wonder if that was if they meant to do it or not. Shishido Baiken still a little bit of a life advantage, but not too much of a, not too big of a one here. Could even be that this position favors Tiamatuu. Gets the throw, and here's the last chance, last dance. Ooh, just not able to finish the deal. One more hit. Man, that was so close once again. The last hit, Shishido Baiken just at the end able to recover their burst, so not able to use it for that exchange. Nice backdash. Fights an instant air dash in, using that FDC to float themselves in the air. They can make your that can make you even more elusive. I think like Ino has an access to a tool like that. Faust has an access to a tool like that. Can float in the air for a very, very long time. But it does cost meter though. Doesn't come without a cost. Very nice. Sets it up. Ooh, big counter hit. Doesn't manage to pick it up. And jump. Oh no, I feel like there might have been a punish there, but the angle wasn't quite what Shishidobaiken wanted. And now again, the life lead in Tiamat's favor. Jumpy staying very, very vigilant, defending their airspace. Tiamat setting themselves up for the checkmate here, 6-2. Baiken is very, very explosive though, so there's definitely chance to still come back. But so far, Tiamat has been on the rise, sort of. Has been grabbing the momentum, running away with it since the initial matches. The burst baited here, nice. Gets a guard cancel out of there, baited. Unfortunately, that time Shishidobaiken was in the air, so not able to guard cancel. Very nice punish there on the gold burst. Now gold bursts in the older games usually not punishable with strikes, but with throws you can definitely catch the landing. Ooh, fighting for the position. Manages to hit the difficult combo. Very nice, almost finishing with another one. The throw break. Ah, the stroke the big tree. Such a tricky tool. You have to commit to usually specific options like 2K, 2D, 2S, or other low profiling pokes depending on your character to be able to catch it. Or at close range, you also have the option to sometimes throw, especially the heavier version. But now, on the set point, Tiamat working it very hard. Nice backdash into the corner. Here comes big damage, able to land the FRC combo. Switch it back. Nice. Stray hits. Baiting the reversal super once again, but again in the air. Reduced options compared to the ground. Nice. Get the throw. And this could be the killing combo. Yeah, Tiamat recognizes and wants to fight for this round still. Wants to finish the set right here, right now. Ooh, that was a very brave dash. Was not. And Shishidobaiken can't get hit here. Even using the burst is gonna be hard. Because, and there it is. Man, the snipe with HCL takes Tiamat to 7. Valiant effort for Shishido. But in the end, 7-2 curse, yeah. Man, it was looking so even for a little while there, but Tiamat able to run away with the lead in the end. Good stuff though. Man, with the new lobbies, these games are progressing so much faster when you don't have to come back to the lobby. Alright, next up we got Masker. Holy Order Soul from France. Very entertaining one. Against Mario. A regular face, player. Start the prediction. Masker versus Mariox. Mario Zex. All right, and here we go. Masker, always such a pleasurable, player to watch because they definitely have a very, very characteristic style, very unique style, and that's sort of. In these older Guilty Gear games, you can play the game in so many different ways that no two player are usually gonna be even remotely similar to each other, even when they play the same character. Masker obviously loves going for the neutral charges, building up level 2, even level 3 before they go in, and then hitting them with the big rewards. Ooh, missing with the action charge DP, but not initially getting punished. But Mario taking the first round. Wait, what is that beep? You guys hear that? Is that something within the game? That's kind of spooky, I'm not gonna lie. Where's that coming from? Oh, it's her swearing, I see. Never, why haven't I heard that before? Gets the round with an overhead. Man, that was... I thought I was cursed for a moment. Very committal round start, Psycho Crusher. Trademark. Now it's gonna be super important for either to close off the air pots or landing the anti-airs for Ino here, for Mariox here. Because Holy Order Swirl has very, very strong air options. The jumpies, the jump heavies. Ah, the trade. And Mario takes the first round. Or the first game even.
Heaven or hell? Duo, let's rock!
Alright, let's see how it's gonna develop. Again, using that horizontal dive immediately. Very committal. If that's blocked, it's probably gonna be punished pretty hard. But Mario, not slowing up even a little. Here we go, good combo. And set up the Oki. Opened up low. Masker still wants to play this round. Oh my goodness. The presence of mind forcing the gunplays to be stuffed. And now Mario, relentless pressure, the safe jump. Oh, I feel like the throw would have probably been the option there. Here we go again, and doesn't manage to maneuver around the nodes. A very good zoning so far from Mariox. Like when you get close with Holy Order Soul, it's gonna be so tricky, especially when you don't have meter to spend. Because, you know, no meterless reversals. And like a pretty, I guess, decent backdash. Very, very average backdash for females. IB, yes, yes! Getting probably a very optimal punish there. If you IB those dives, you're usually gonna get like 5k, far slash, depending on what character you are. Otherwise, you're usually gonna have to go with like 2p or throw, depending on the spacing, but the IBs give you good prospects for damage. And the resets, the overheads over and over. Oh, the far slash! Getting the combo, both players still rocking with the burst. Here's one for Masker. But the trade, who is it? It's Masker who comes out on top. Man, that was so close. Had potential to be an actual... the potential to be double KO there. I think it's the beep is the swearing when, you know, bursts, right? Seems to happen every time, you know, let's burst trip. Uh-oh. Farsi to stay safe. Man, the last active frames of that far slash. Catching Masker. The dead angle, switching positions. But now, back to the neutral game, and Mario has been playing this neutral so well. Ooh, no punish there. Against the dive. And full steam ahead. Here comes Mario with the combo. Set up. Kinda. Ooh, was that a bait? Or was that a missed setup? I guess we're never gonna know. 2 in a row. The pace of the game is so fast. Sometimes you're not able to tell if they are combo drops, if they are reset opportunity, or like if the player is transitioning into a reset. I mean, to be honest, Strong players, when they miss the combos, when they miss their combos, they're sort of naturally gonna transition into some sort of a reset, probably tech chase, or you name it. So like for high-level players, sometimes it's not easy to see if they screwed up or not. Strong players usually making it look like they never screw up anything, right? But the truth is, this game is pretty relentless when it comes to execution, and everybody makes mistakes. It's just that mistakes are sometimes, oh my god. Try to go for a full screen charge there on the level, but Mario on the button once again and snipes. Oh, the 6 heavy. Big damage. I guess decent damage. In the corner now. Masker really needs to make this count. Get the punish. Yes, indeed. 5k. No hard knockdowns for the most part when you don't have level 2 or level 3. Man, Mario hitting the combos. It's like he's been playing this character before. Ooh, trying to chase, but that up dive, fairly safe, very fast on recovery, missing once again, and now back against the corner, firing the super, it's good, and that should be a kill, yes indeed, with the level in Holy Order Soul's bar. Securing the kill there, nice air to air, and then burst baited, unfortunately didn't get the best punish, but still able to maintain their position, and that's the most important thing. Here we go with the plus frames, level 2. Hunting for the hit still. Overhead RC. The combos don't do that much, but as long as you can keep your pressure going, that's the most important thing. Sort of missing the anti-air there against the dive, and here, ooh, that was a safe jump, yep, but misses the punish. Masker still with the burst. This is gonna be so difficult for Mariox. Very gutsy charge there. Big starter out of the super. This is looking so suddenly really good for Mariox. And the burst made it as well. That's a safe jump. Man, Mario has been so good with the safe jumps on Oki. But the Storm Viper finally able to find a hit. Masker putting themselves on board. Man, that was so close to being a very tight run back. Very good on Mariox. Unfortunately, in the end, Masker choosing to hit the big DP, the big risky option, but sometimes you have to. Sometimes you really have to. Another really good starter. Straight into the corner. Hey, we mix. Ooh, I wonder if that was a missed setup. Get the throw. Get another opportunity. Finds the low. Immediate burst from Masker. Oh my goodness, that was also almost good schmoving. But Mariox was so ready for that. Find the throw once again. Ooh, faking the cross up, but then coming back. I didn't block that. Yeah, Ino is definitely the original left, right, up, down strike throw woman. There's the burst. Very fast one. Saving themselves against the big combo from Masker. Oh, nice check there. Able to tell that there was a gap there. Air to air, the chase. Oh, doesn't really hit that cleanly. And here comes Mario. Opened up low. Masker still has all their resources. Oh, goes under the dead angle. Mariox remembers that the gold burst baited. Luckily it was gold. Masker still with a chance. But the reversal super. Here we go. You have to respect this. All those hits and gets the throw. What a round. Such back and forth. Man, the pace of the match is so fast. I'm surprised that Mariox is able to keep up with Masker's pace. It's usually when Masker plays a lot of these sort of slower characters, or I guess I'm not sure if it's the slower characters or players who like to play a little slower are easily overwhelmed by their pace, but Mario seems to be keeping up perfectly. The up dive, granting a very decent combo. Here we go with the setup. Nice. Finds an anti-air against the reset. So against Ino, you sort of can't sit back and just block for a very long time. Ino is one of those characters who plays very fast, plays a lot of pressure resets. Sometimes you have to be pressing your jabs or whatever fast anti-airs you can to get out of those forward dash resets. Because even one reset can be very lethal against Ino. Essentially, you're not gonna react against anything from Ino when they're pressuring you point blank. You just have to guess. And you don't want to be put in a situation where she resets her pressure and makes you guess once again. Nice air to air, Storm Viper, no hard knockdown, so able to switch the position as a response. Masker getting a little bit of that meter. Level 2 now. Ooh, very nice IB in the air! Masker! Finds another throw. Here we go. Level 2. Super Saiyan level 2. Who the fuck is you? Gets the hit. One more. Mario doesn't have the burst available. D-loop. Masker has the meter here. That could be the kill. Maybe a combo drop. Maybe a reset. We never know. RC it into the overhead. Doesn't even need the meter to convert. Masker. Really fast round. Showing that they're not ready to give up now. We're just getting started. We're just getting our hands warm. This is where it starts. Ooh, the trade definitely in favor of Masker there. With the heavier button. Able to score the knockdown. Ooh, the throw. Nice, able to make it gold. So 100 meter available for Masker here. But what are we gonna do with it? You usually have to block first to be able to use it, unless you go for something like DP, RC. Barely with him with the jumps, jump heavy. No knockdown here, but still able to manage the position. No, unfortunate. Got the jump in. Good reversal backdash. Level 2, setting up a cross up. Good block from Mariox. Back to level 2. So, such a big difference. A lot of Holy Order Souls tools get so much better with levels. Oh, the big confirm. The level 2 gets the knockdown. Plus frames on the super. The reversal. What's it gonna be? Overhead and Masker opting to hold on to that burst. I kinda like that. Had an opportunity to go for a very messy burst. Could have ended up taking it still, but man, it's very dangerous at the end of the round. Nice pick up. Out of that cross up. Gunblaze. Oh, tried to go under, but I'm surprised there. I mean, Holy Order Souls 2D, not as good as normal Souls, still pretty good, but unable to be low profile for the full duration of the HCL there. Ooh, tried to go for the Fafnir. Very far range low poke. Now big combo from for Mariox. Set it up. Finds the low. Not the biggest reward of the low. Very nice. Gambling out of the situation, baits the burst! This could be it! Masker has the meter. Good escape from Mariox. The FB dive. Recovering time, very nice 5B. No conversion though, at this point. No stray hits. Super difficult to hit confirm, especially if your hands are if your hands are shaking. Oh my god, what a jumpy! And through the fire and the flames, rocket! Brilliant choice there from Masker using the forward moving special move to sort of skip past the FB node. Finds the Storm Viper. And now chases on. Find the 2D. Find the knockdown. Ooh, not faced by that hit, straight into the up dive. Back and forth. They're not willing, or they're not scared of hitting the dangerous reversal options. Now Masker here with level 3, opting to not spend it. Oh, this could be big! Level 3, corner to corner. Into super, that should be it. Batang! Man! The air conversion level 3 into the super. That was some damage, evening it up 3-3. Man, the combo execution is another nice feature that I love about Masker. So that not only able to pull off the situational combos, even the level 3 combos, but actively charging the meter, actively putting themselves in a situation where they can actually utilize it. Nice patience there. Gets the throw against Gunplace. Not that time! Ooh, a little bit of a combo drop. Scramble situation, good block on the Fafnir. 25 meter use there. That was very, very risky. Tried to go for a very extended charge. And then a charge DP. DPP, not very easy to convert. Here we go, FP Note finds the Storm Viper, very nice. And now level 2. One hit could be all it takes for Masker, but same goes for Mario. Oh my god, the whiff punish! Finds the hit. One more, the cross-up gun blaze! I think that was on level 1 as well, but Mario was using FD there, so is that one of the conditions for your gun blaze to cross up, actually? Is that what disables the cross-up protection? I'm not 100% sure. Could it be level 2? Try to skip past the corner, okay. Here we go, find the throw. Slowly working towards the corner, very nice, very important throw there from Mario. Now tables have turned. Oh my goodness, man, it's so much different. Like YRC in Strive is such a different mechanic to the old dead angles. Sometimes the dead angles don't even give you hard knockdowns, depending on how you hit them. Now level 2, nice hit, no counter hits. Ooh, very close to a big whiff punish, but wasn't rocking a lot of hit points there, unfortunately. Not able to utilize that level 2. Ooh, very nice air-to-air. Granting a small combo for Masker. But again, no hard knockdown for those. Playing very safe, that 2D. Definitely an option against HCL and Stroke the Big Tree. If Ino uses HCL, you can go under. If they choose to commit to Stroke the Big Tree, it's able to tag Ino out of it. The dead angle baited once again. Masker is very active with that tool, and can't blame him. Blocking against Ino, so difficult. You kind of want to actively spend those resources, your 50 meter, your burst, to not have to block those block strings, those mix-ups, high-lows from Ino. Here comes the overhead once again, getting caught. Mario grabbing the lead once again. But very even stuff. They're almost evenly matched here. Anything could still happen. Mario getting one of the first opportunities to run away with a little bit of momentum, but they've been going back and forth so far. Minute burst from Masker, doesn't want to get put in that corner position. Small combo. Good block on the cross up. Level 2. Now all the chips are on the table. Oh my goodness! The anti-air against that bandit revolver. Fafnir whiffed and the up dive once again. Here we go with the combo and gets a setup. Ooh, the 5D misses it though. Very close. Sort of a saving grace for Masker there. Was in a very bad position, but now Mariox back in the position. What's it gonna be? 5D, escapes the corner with level 2. Gun blaze. But not able to pin. Oh, that's a big one! Counter hit, call slash. Sorry, jump heavy. Finishing touch still needs to be done. Oh, is that a... Man, one more hit point. There was one hit point on Mario. That was, again, so close to a double KO. But that one hit point lead. The math working against Masker here. Bursting towards the corner. Mario wants to keep this position. The Storm Viper. Using the FRC. Wants to keep the pressure going. Masker finally getting a little bit of a breathing room, but straight into there. Man, Ino is such a fast character as well. Very untraditional movement options, but man, she's zooming around the screen. And there we go. That's the momentum advantage that Mariox was looking to take. Now with 2-game lead. may be able to breathe a little bit of a buffer, even if Masker gets around here. Can afford to drop quite a few rounds still. And now this is gonna be important for Masker. If Masker allows Mariox to go to 6 wins, he can't make a single mistake anymore. Very nice. Sees that there's a gap. Gets out of the corner with the gun blaze. Ooh, very nice. Meets him in the air. Jumpy. That was a jumpy starter, coast to coast. Very nice usage of 25 meter. Masker looking for a way out. Oh, the tail end of the far slash once again. Man, that far slash. Oh, counter hit 6 heavy. It's gonna be decent damage. And the setup gets the overhead. Yeah, forcing Masker to burst still. Ooh, man, Mariox got the instant block, but wasn't able to get the interrupting air throw. However, reversal super here. The classic. You have to expect it. Now the horizontal dive. Catching Masker's backdash. Very nice read from Mariox. Jump PPP. Not able to convert it though. They're fighting for the hit. The 2P is the faster one on the clash. Ooh, completely whiffing. But Masker not getting the best combo out of that, especially since that super doesn't seem to be in counter hit recovery. Juggling with the far slash once again. Finds the low. Very nice check. Yeah, Mariox got the hit he was able to score there. Not the biggest one. Like lows don't really get you the best rewards. Was trying to reset the pressure into a kill. Masker not taking it, but unfortunately not able to work with that hit. And now Masker in a very tricky situation. Mariox looking to be on set point here on the AC+R FT7. Masker will have to now win 4 in a row to come victorious. Nice, finds the hit, but again, no counter hit, very difficult to confirm. Gets the burst off. But straight into the blender, nice! Very nice interruption there, but they're going back and forth. You know, looking to knock them down, looking to get the blender started. A stray hit once again, but not a clean one. But slowly shaving the life of Masker. And Masker trying to air dash over, not able to block in that air dash situation. Attacked by that super, and now Mariox on set points. Very nice. Level 2. Ooh, nice backdash against that overhead. The Masker is not done. Plus frames. Finds the hit. It's probably in Mariox's best interests to hold the burst here. Still quite even. If Mariox blocks anything, it's gonna be so bad. Very nice air throw. Ooh, able to pick it up, and the cross up with the gun blaze. Still alive, but he needs this. Mariox still on set point. We're not done yet. Gonna be on the set point probably quite a few times here still, even if Masker manages to take this round. And now it's probably setting in. Ooh, very nice. Able to land faster than Mariox, getting a small combo for their troubles. Burst spent, level 3. Now the real big rewards are on the board. And here we go! Choosing to not spend it here. Gun placed, so many plus frames. Cross up, very good blocks from Mariox. Oh my goodness! Very nice defense. Got hit by a couple of those. But in the end, managing to stay alive still. Preserving the level 2. Oh my goodness, that IB throw. Now putting potentially Masker in a checkmate situation. He doesn't have a burst yet! The dead angle baited! Oh no, we're in trouble. Finds the 5P. That's exactly what he needed. Mariox has a burst here. And Masker was probably trying to bait it. Now Mariox, the lower their health goes, the harder the burst is to spend. Masker getting his own burst here, but neither player really able to use it. Gold burst, not punished. Oh my goodness. Oh, he was so risky there with the charge. But in the end, Rocket versus Stroke the Big Tree. Which one's the better that time? Stroke the Big Tree takes the cake. That was a really good set, man. That was quite surprising. I would have, if I had to take a guess who's gonna come on top in that set, I would have probably said Masker, but Mariox. Really strong performance there, I gotta say. Alright, moving on to the next set. We have the big heavyweight matchup coming up. Snaptastic Ino from Finland versus GGshnick, Bridget from Russia. Big boys entering the ring. GGshnick, obviously, extremely capable player. I think Snaptastic a little newer to AC+R. Definitely not new to Guilty Gear. But I think Snaptastic, not one of those OG players who were playing this game back in the day. So probably the experience advantage going in the account of GGshnick, but gotta tell you, Snaptastic is a gamer, and Snaptastic is very good execution as well, and that is something you absolutely need when you're playing Ino in this game. And starting up the prediction. Place your bets. Pick a pretty lady. Okay. Bridget matchup pain for Ino. Damn. I feel like Bridget matchup is pain for a lot of characters. And one of the things here is that Bridget is... Obviously we have a lot of talented players on Bridget in the Europe region. We have obviously GGshnick, we have... God, I'm blanking. We have... Come on, QK. Beep boop. Anyway, the match. The point I was trying to make, I wonder if Snaptastic does have the experience here against Bridget. Because potentially could be one of those characters that Snap hasn't played against that much. And not knowing the Bridget matchup can make it very chaotic. Obviously, if you manage to land the hits, then you ask yourself, are they gonna blend? And generally, when you put your opponent in a blender, it doesn't matter who you're playing against unless you're playing against Biken. Ooh, the plus frames over and over again. DP baited. But man, Bridget's DP kind of like a different beast. It's one of those DPs that doesn't really move upwards. It's not a dragon punch kind of a motion. So you oh my goodness, that was so good from Snap. Getting the throw there, so important. Avoiding the killing machine altogether, but now the setup. Blocking the cross up! Wow, Snap with the right block. When it comes to Snaptastic merits, this man was one of the strongest in Europe for Exert. One of those players who got their skills tempered in the arcades of Japan for 6 months. They are a gamer, they have the game sense, and they're also very strong in this game. So far looking very good, and Snap gets the round. Damn! So far able to land those hits against Bridget very consistently. And like I said, once you land the hit, once you put them on the ground, doesn't really matter that much who you're playing against. They're gonna have to guess.
Heaven or hell? Duel. Let's rock.
Ooh, big whiff there on the 6S. Ooh, the IB. Reducing the frames on landing. And here comes Snap. Set it up. This is the situation. Yep, forcing GGshnick to burst. Very nice dash. Got in the position there under the notes. Unable to get the punish though. Now, searching for the big hit. Bridget obviously being very, very elusive. Very difficult to catch. Snap swinging wild. This matchup, both characters, not the biggest damage machines. Both characters have potential for some damage, but I guess in this one, you know, maybe the bigger damage character. Ooh, very nice. Oh, and just opts to play it safe. Backdash. Not having to worry about the DP. Just far slash. Catching GGshnick, not blocking that time. Here we go once again. Ooh, the block string. Ooh, very, very aggressive on the DP. And I guess that's a very decent option against some of those block strings. If Snaptastic goes for like an overhead block string that has a lot of gaps, for example, all of your jump D cancels will always have some sort of a gap. Bridget's DP should be able to deal with that quite well. Dead angles spent here. Very effective. Like whenever you have an opportunity to spend meter to get out of Ino's pressure, you would very happily do that. Pushing back into the Roger. Alright, plus frames for Snaptastic. Ooh, I feel like he was trying to bait the burst, but the timing was very nice on GGshnick, delaying enough. Here we go, punish. On the dive. Oh my goodness, getting hit by Snap, not phased. Still ready to take the anti-air on the follow-up situation, but in the end, GGshnick finding the jab. Looking very even here this round. Oh my goodness. Nice snipe there with the dive. Putting GGshnick in the corner, and now gonna have to block. Oh, just walking forward. The stagger walk. Lost frames on the super. Baits the DP. But again, at that range, when you get pushed so far away, I think Ino doesn't really have like super good punish opportunities, right? And that's the difficulty that you're facing against Bridget's DP. Very nice check there, not allowing Snaptastic getting for free. That's sort of how you gotta play against Ino. When Ino keeps dashing at you, you have to be on point with the interrupts. You need the jabs, you need your fastest anti-airs. You gotta stop that witch from coming in. That's gonna mean sometimes you're gonna get called out, sometimes you'll get frame trapped, but that's the name of the game. If you're never gonna guess, you're never gonna win. Because in a lot of these RPS situations, if you just passively, overall in Guilty Gear, if you passively just sit around, you're sort of gonna lose by default. Because a lot of these characters have block strings that will just exploit you over and over and over again if you don't play an active... Oh my goodness! Was there a cross up there? That looks so dirty. So far so good. Snaptastic getting their burst off. Ooh, having to hold it. Do not run into the buzzsaw. The setup was a little off. Good recognition from GGshnick, jumping out of it. The buzzsaw giving... Oh, not giving a hard knockdown, but now throw in the corner. Was hunting for the burst. GGshnick not biting though. Very good patience from our Bridget player here. Oh my goodness. Snap has such a good accuracy for those, like, tricky situations where GGshnick is using the movement, diving into the sky and trying to stay elusive. Oftentimes Snap is able to find those angles, go for like double jumps, jump slashes, jumpies. I've been very, very good with those so far. Alright, escaping with the dive. Do we mix? Nice blocks. It's not over yet though. FRC. Getting Snap's pressure extension. Another one. Oh, again, I think he was baiting it, but GGshnick's so smart with the delay. And there's so many layers to that burst bait game. even if you know they are gonna burst after that hit, you still have to predict like what kind of a timing they're gonna have and how long you're gonna like how much you're gonna commit into that burst bait. Because sometimes even after your burst bait, you still have time to sort of reset your pressure and dash back in. But then if your opponent plays a delayed burst, you're gonna be hitting yourself in the head. Like, I should have seen that coming. Now the neutral. Both players looking for that one clean hit. That's not a clean one. Escaping with the dive there. And both of these characters very elusive. Oh, very nice combo route. The up dive. Coast to coast, man. Snaptastic. Good interruption there on the jump D. But Snap going in. This is gonna hurt. I can't blame GGshnick for bursting. Wants to still play this round while they have the life lead. Snaptastic with the meter lead though. Oh! Oh, very nice. Was about to get punished, but using the RC. Now the stroke to big 3 counter hit. That's gonna be a pickup. Man, just like that. Snaptastic, another round in their name. Man, a Finnish Ino player really came prepared tonight. I'm so surprised. I wonder, I guess Snaptastic must know this matchup right.
Heaven or hell. Duel.
Because he doesn't seem like he's lost at all. Yeah, the Ino players really came for the kill tonight. Now it's up to GGshnick to find the adjustment. But a lot of it has to do with like being tight on your defense. Look at those combos. Oh my god. Snaptastic spending it all. Misses the combo. I think he was baiting the burst again, but GGshnick staying so tight with the burst. I think GGshnick hasn't given Snap a single like easy burst bait so far. Like in the end, if you hold on to your burst for too long, you're gonna lose your opportunity to use it super effectively. But these are the choices we have to make in these difficult fighting games. Right, finds the knockdown, doesn't get a clean setup, but still pressure is pressure. Ooh, that note securing a lot of block stun for Snaptastic, and here we go. Stay blocking. The DP is good, but now GGshnick working with very little life here. One good hit though, all that it takes. Oh, for both players, and Snaptastic teching out of that and getting the jump in. 4th match in a row. Man, I was really not expecting Snaptastic to perform this well tonight. I mean, we've honestly, I think it might be because Snap hasn't found their place in the Strive scene as far as I can tell, and since Exert is not like a big game anymore, I think Snap might have actually recently been playing this game quite a bit. Alright, get the knockdown. Here we go. Ooh, tricky. Wonder if that was a miss on the setup by Snaptastic. Still getting in there, man. That movement. A dead angle against the jump D. Doesn't want to take the mix up, but still doesn't manage to better their position. Oh my goodness. So dangerous. What is that movement? That looks so funky that Snaptastic has been doing. It's like he's sliding forward and then into the chemical love. Is that a kara of some sort? Ah, but the buzzsaw staying active. Stray hits, so difficult to convert. Again, still hunting for the clean hit. Man, and it's Snaptastic who gets the first one. That's so much damage compared to what Bridget usually deals against you. Caught low. Doesn't have 50 meter, doesn't have a burst, and Snap hitting the FRC combo. Drops the combo, but no worries. Immediately into that reset super. Man, that was quite a response from Snaptastic. I wonder if they sort of saw that combo drop and just transitioned into a meaty super to keep GGshnick from blocking, or if they like missed the link and just dialed into the super. Either way, able to get that round. HEL extend. Ah, I see. Canceling dash into HEL. And that's the first time I hear about that tech. Learn something every day. Haha. Ooh, very nice. Setting up. Ooh, using the FRC for the throw. That's quite an expensive throw though. Especially since GGshnick still has a lot of health here. Able to get the throw. Oh, that was such an important throw though. And now with the burst spent for GGshnick, here comes Snap with the big combos. Still has 50 meter and the tech chase. Man, Snaptastic relentless. Even with the combo drops. So ready to transition into a tech chase. Yeah, out of almost all EU Inos, I think I've seen Snaptastic play the most, but also Snaptastic has been the most consistent with that very tight HEL FRC link. Able to hit it like more than 50% of the time for sure. Usually like at least 75%. I think he's getting like usually like 3 out of 4 at least. Speaking of. Oh, again, the 2S. Not dealing the biggest punish in the world. Here we go, set it up. This time, GGshnick was ready. Against that empty low of Snaptastics. Lots of meter for both players. Snap getting the momentum with the use of that note. Good dead angle. Nice dash, putting himself in a position where that dive is not gonna hit at the Basso, riding straight into it, but Snap, very aggressive burst. Still wanted to, I can understand. So he had 100 meter here, so he was willing to go for that slightly hero-ish dangerous burst. He was like, all right, I have this meter, I'm gonna spend it, I'm gonna secure a better position, even if it's kinda dangerous, but didn't end up paying off for Snap. And now, GGshnick having an opportunity to put themselves on the board. And this is starting to be very late. This is exactly what GGshnick needs. The burst used. Desperately needs to get on the board. The 6S, decent amount of damage. But again, the movement. Snaptastic staying so elusive. Colliding with the Basso, but no biggies. Very nice snipe once again. The 6Ss have been paying off for GGshnick. Big combo, very close to a stun here. Again. Needs one more. Oh my goodness, this could be the beginning of the end. Snaptastic finding a hit. Hits the FRC combo. GGshnick doesn't have a burst. Man, the comeback. The 1 pixel. That feels so bad. Not able to secure the heart knockdown. Momentum burst, but just like, oh, unfortunate. Not able to gatling to the ground. GGshnick, and now here comes Snaptastic. Finds the low, FRC, misses the combo. Baits the burst. Uh-oh. Alright, we're out, kinda. Switching the position with the use of the Basso, still staying plus. But again, these combos not leading into a hard knockdown. And that's a big difference there. And spending the super to take the win. Putting himself on 6, man, Snaptastic. Steamrolling through. I mean, again, the tail of the tape here, or like the score situation doesn't tell the whole story. Snaptastic, it's been sort of one-sided, but sort of not, because in a lot of those rounds, GGshnick coming very close to taking them. But somehow in the end, Snaptastic just having a little more luck with the random hits at neutral. And usually when Snaptastic lands the hit, like he just hits it home, gets the full combo, gets the setup, and able to capitalize on all of those hits so well. Whereas GGshnick getting a lot of random hits, sure, but like the rewards out of those are not nearly as much as what Snap is able to muster here. Look at this damage. Like, you don't usually see Bridget doing that big of numbers. Nice interruption once again. Good DP. But again, GGshnick needs the finishing touch. Oh my god, that far range super! And just like that, Snaptastic on set point. What can GGshnick do here? He's been working so hard, getting so many hits, but Snaptastic, the overbearing pressure, the big combos, and here we go once again. Misses the setup, doesn't get the cross up. Oh, big one, misses it. Can't afford to miss these. Good block on Snaptastic once again, and GGshnick. Oh no, in trouble. Oh, was that Roger? Coming to bail him out. Again, 6S has been the MVP button the past 3 rounds. The dead angle clears the 50 meter. Super from Snaptastic. Oh, this is so bad. Snaptastic in the position. Both players have the burst. But GGshnick, he gets the burst out. He's still alive. Still can do it. And a snipe! He's alive. Oh my god, he's still alive. We can do this. Let's go. Let's get on the board. All the Bridget fans in the chat, put your hands up. Because here comes Snap, and he's relentless. He doesn't care about your character preferences. Very nice air throw. Ooh, burst kind of baited. Throw in the corner. Oh, misses the pickup. Unfortunate for Snaptastic, but very lucky for GGshnick. Man, every single hit is gonna count here. Missing the pickup barely. Meter on. Oh my goodness! Dash movement. Avoiding the dead angle from Snaptastic. Good position here. This is gonna be big. And gets the round on the board and still alive. Oh my goodness, that made me sweat so much. Alright, the chase is on. But it's gonna be a long, rocky road for GGshnick to come back from this situation. Especially since the consistency with which Snap has been playing, the neutral, the movement, the setups, everything has been, the very least, very, very decent for Snap. I feel like to come back, GGshnick will have to pull off a miracle here. But it's looking so far so good. Oh, he's really playing very different kind of angles here. Oh, chasing the burst once again, but staying tight, not letting Snap have it. The overheads, oh, the pressure resetting to instant air dash, sorry, the forward dash. But Snap, working with just a sliver of life here, looking for the snipe with 6S. Ooh, that was an important trade there, and another 6S, man. Yeah, over and over, Snap has been very aggressive into dashing in. And that sort of moves like that from Bridget, the 6S, like kind of moves that you would see from Axel. Those are the kind of moves that are sort of difficult to deal for Ino, because Ino does have a particular angle where she's committed to come in from. The float dash puts her on a specific trajectory. Choke the big tree, puts her on a specific trajectory. And even HCL locks her in place for a long time. Especially against the forward dashes. Yeah, like, what Snap will have to do here is start reading those 6S's a little more aggressively, probably. GGshnick looking like they're finally warmed up and ready to play. Getting some really good RPS here. But the problem with RPS, sometimes you're gonna guess right. And when Ino guesses right... Sorry, you're gonna guess wrong, and when Ino guesses right, it's gonna be... Yeah, it's gonna be a pain. Nice air throw. He will set it up. DP again. Nice, this time gets the full knockdown. Even 2S HCL is good. Better than like no knockdown whatsoever. Like set play characters like, you know, as long as you get the hard knockdown, it's good enough. Big conversion into the super. Oh my god, that's so much damage. Snaptastic needs one more. Forcing GGshnick to stand still. No meter, no burst, nothing. Just has to guess, and again in this awkward position where he has to win 2 in a row and then some. Oh, counter hit. That's gonna be big. Snaptastic choosing to spend 25. Hits the conversion into the corner. Hits the jump D. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! The burst in the air. Snatch it out of GGshnick. 50 meters is all that he have. That angle works out. Alright, we're still alive. Nice anti-air. This could be it. We're still alive. Somewhat. Oh no, but the trade! The node exploding, the node not disappearing. That was quite a nice snipe, but ending up in a trade. Unfortunately, GGshnick didn't have the health to spare there. And 7-2 girls. Girls. 7-2 girls. Yeah, girls. Curse! Hits once again. Man, I was not expecting Snaptastic to come out swinging that hard. Although should have been able to see it coming. Last time I saw Snaptastic play, he was already looking like so much better than I've ever seen him in this game. Gosh. Very cool. Alright, moving on to the last matchup of the evening. We played these a little out of order. This is sort of still a rookie level matchup, but since one of our competitors had a specific schedule, we're gonna play this one now at the very end. It's gonna be Blues, Johnny from UK versus Big Slayer, also from UK. Man, Snap is such a gamer. All right, first time we're gonna see Big on the screen here. Slayer versus Johnny. The matchup of big hits, big damage. Very technical set coming up. Which is interesting considering both of these players are, I think, rookie bracket for the most part. So gonna be interesting to see which one of these gamers is gonna hit it home with a better consistency. Blues has been improving their execution so much, so much. These pre-intermediate players like Blues, like Drive Zero, like Warp have been playing the game for so long and improving at a very steady pace. And like it's every time you see them play, they hit their combos a little bit better, a little more often. Just really such a pleasure to see them improving. Let me fire Big a DM to make sure that they are ready to play. I hope I have the right person. Yes, both are from the UK, I believe. I mean, the way, like, the terminology I use for the skill brackets is kind of like, it's a little abstract. Back in Exert days, we did like we allowed players to sign up either in rookie bracket, intermediate bracket, or advanced bracket, and later we added like one more like a God Gamer bracket. For these events, we kind of do self-evaluation from 1 to 10. So it's kind of like where you want to draw the line. So I'm using sort of my own judgment when it comes to like sort of giving, sort of describing the skill levels here. So far, no response. Man, if I have the wrong person, they do have Bic in their name, BIC. That would be kind of embarrassing. I had a little bit of a mishap with the Strive event. Namely, we have like 3 players who are named Jetstream, and initially I messaged like the wrong person. I was like, wait, I didn't sign up for this, and I don't even play the character that player signed up with. And I was like, oh. And then later on, I discovered that we have like a third player in Strive who's also named Jetstream. Yeah, that's sort of what I heard. Like UK is a little bit of a like a more of a scattered community as far as I understand. I guess some of it comes from like the fact that not even everybody in the UK can sort of stably play against each other. Some of the ISPs have like very bad connections, even to other UK players. So I think that's been one of the reasons why some of the communities over there are so fragmented. Man, if I've pinged the wrong person for like 3 times in a row, I'm pretty sure, because like there's only one person who kind of has that name. Maybe they forgot. Yeah, I think not a lot of players knew who he was or who they were. I even asked some of the UK players, and they weren't quite sure like who this player is. Have I made a mistake here? I was pretty sure, like me and Mirri were pretty sure that we had the right person and we were pinging the right person. But damn. Mirror instead of this man. I think you Eno lovers have had your fair share today. Have you not? The problem here is like setting up matches like very like out of like off skill bracket is kind of awkward. If we want somebody to step in, I would have them be at least relatively close to Blues' skill range. I mean, that could be one solution if somebody plays their sub character. Yeah, that's a pretty decent idea as well. I mean, like if Blues still wants to play this against somebody who steps in on a short notice, and or letting Blues actually pick like who they want to play against. Bad players only. Yeah, rather somebody on the EU area or somewhere around UK, rather. Let's see. I think blues usually rates themselves around like 1, 2, or 3, if I remember correctly. It's like around that range. If the scale is like 1 is weakest, 10 is strongest. Like it doesn't really matter that much. Like as soon as like once I've seen you play like once or twice, no matter what you input as your skill level, it's not gonna matter that much because you're not gonna fool me. Once I know your skill level, I am going to match you against players that I think are your skill level. So even if you try to sort of downplay yourself, upplay yourself. I mean, a lot of people don't overestimate themselves usually, but especially with AC+R, a lot of people feel like they are way weaker than they actually are. But like from an objective point of view, like obviously your self-evaluation is usually going to be a little bit off because like you're obviously very harsh on yourself, but you know. I think I'm like rather okay at, you know, just looking at people. Oh, Rikkami is actually a pretty decent candidate. I mean, we could play this if the players wanna. I'm fine with this. Is this fine? Because I think these players should be like rather similar-ish skill level. I might have to do a button check. Can you change your buttons in the lobby, in the new lobbies? There's a lot of really good options in the beta client. Man, I'm gonna have to like shout out to the crew who's managing these updates to AC+R Steam version. There has been not a single hiccup this stream. Everything's been perfect, everything's been smooth. It really does look like we're finally entering the era where our dear old AC+R has finally received the lobby system that it deserved. All right. Prediction: Blues versus Rikkami. Johnny versus Ino. All right, Ino players. Here's your third one. Rikkami still has to go do a button check. That is fine. When's QK Testament? When they put Testament in Strive. I'm probably at this point not looking to pick up this game. Probably, I'm still like, you all know me. My execution is like baby level, and like it's really hard for me to get back to the old game, to the difficult old game. I just get so tilted by, you know, like how much it takes out of you to just input like B&B combos in this game. I think my AC+R days are over. I mean, never say never. I might get inspiration eventually, but enough about that. We have Blues Johnny from UK versus Rikkami Ino from Finland, stepping into the fray on short notice and with an option select as well. Hasn't been playing the game much in a long while. So I would definitely say Blues is gonna be the aggressor here, the favorite to win probably. Oh my goodness, the momentum there from the ACL taking into the corner. Here we go. Gets the reversal super. In AC+R I played Testament. Always played Testament. That's why I'm sort of looking forward to Testament for Strive as well. Ooh, that same interesting situation. Nice check there. 2K against 6K from Johnny. Ooh, misses with the coin. No, the big swings from Johnny are definitely gonna play a role here in terms of preventing from getting in. Is like I said in the previous matchup, anything that can that can fill the screen with big hurt boxes, especially towards the upward area of the screen, that prevents from just dashing in, is gonna be a problem to some extent. But Johnny, another difficult execution character in that sense. Ooh, nice, was able to pull off the block, but Johnny's reversal super kind of fast on recovery. So I guess in terms of like character technicality, both of these characters are fairly tricky. So again, it's gonna be that big question, which one of them can pull off more stuff more consistently. Pulling off baby combos is completely fine, as long as you get some rewards for your big hits. You're gonna be pretty happy with that, because you're like doing too much too soon in difficult fighting games like this is it's a sure way to get yourself, it's a fast way to, screwing up your matches. And Rikkami is the first one to open up here. Rikkami Gaming. I mean, Rikkami, another character loyalist, plays Ino in pretty much every single Guilty Gear game. Exert, AC+R, Strive. Ooh, do we have our first hiccup here? Loading, beep boop. I think this might be first disconnect potentially. Disconnected. Okay. Wait, did I disconnect? Or did the players disconnect as well? I'm not quite sure what happened here.
Heaven or hell? 2 1, let's rock!
I really hope it's not one of those, because I think these replays, like when you're spectating, these replays they don't catch up. Maybe? I'm not exactly sure how it works. This is like the first day I'm actually spectating on the beta branch on the new lobbies. Nice, finds the reversal super. Here we go. Oh, that was such a good check. 2K, you're gonna need low profiling pokes to interrupt those stroke the big trees from Ino. And you really want to interrupt them as well. Because like Ino, especially with the heavy stroke the big tree, is gonna get a lot of frame advantage. Can sort of reset their pressure the same way you can reset your pressure with forward dash on Ino. Heavy stroke the big tree leads into big plus frames, allowing you to mix them up again. Even the S stroke is kind of good. Not gonna lead into as much. You're generally gonna be minus. Ooh, that was such a nice IB. And getting a punish as well there. 2K. What's the highest skill level? Blah. I guess that's sort of debatable, but the match that you mentioned was definitely super high level. It's gotta be something like Lotte versus God, I'm blanking out on the Kratos, like Lotte versus Kratos was super sick and high level. I think that's like probably one of the highest level matches we've had so far, where the players have been super even. Yeah, Lotte's intermediate. Cease right now. Speaking of players who are not gonna cease, oh, too heavy against the forward dash. I mean, if it gets the job done, generally you want to be looking at like fast buttons, like some characters have 2-piece. Oh, nice. Counter hit level 2. Rikkami opting to spend here. No, spend the burst here, no surprise there. Oh, a lot of resources on Ino and gets the snipe. Man, Rikkami coming out guns blazing. Did I miss a win on blues, by the way? I think it's Rikkami 2 points, right? Yeah, I think that's one of the only matches that Lotte has lost. Did Lotte play against Hell? I forgot. I think they didn't. Man, Lotte's been super tight. Ooh, the counter hit. The makeshift rocket ship. Level 2. Ooh, unfortunate hit there. Rikkami slowly sliding out of the corner. Now chasing. Trying to catch man. Rikkami staying very vigilant, staying very mobile. Into the level 3. That's a very nice easy chunk of damage when you manage to get level 3. Usually Johnny players prefer the level 2. Because it obviously leads into better combos, but those combos are gonna be way harder. Sometimes the level 3 is actually pretty okay, like you at least get some amount of damage and... Oh, nice. Sets up the safe jump perfectly into the low. Ooh, no conversion. Just opting to back off. Ooh, that's so tricky. Putting himself in the corner, Rikkami there, but still able to make that situation. Oh, missing with the jackhammer and the follow-up. 1 hit point on blues. Can't get hit. That's a good jump in. Unfortunately, only level 1. That might have been enough. Still gets it in the end. Man, my heart. Don't scare me like that. Kurokic hasn't been featured on any of the FT7s I've been running so far, I think. Right? Really hoping for them to sign up for Strive eventually. Nice 5k. He gets the BMB, or does he? Level 2 still on the board, so we have rewards. Here we go. Maybe baiting the burst there, not sure. But Rikkami doesn't bite. Blue sitting on a window, so it's gonna be super scary for Rikkami to hold that burst. Oh my goodness, did that cross up? Oh, the hit on the way back. Rikkami has so much meter. Yeah, can't blame. Oh my god, straight into the level 3 Mistfighter. Sort of had to try to burst that, but unfortunately, very unsafe burst, securing their win for blues. Now finally on board. Alright, it's time to play. Listen here, you witch. I was scheduled for this set. It is I who should be delivering. It's a Stray and Senga. Oh, he's trying to get the level 2 so hard. Unfortunately, the coins in this game don't really land as easily as in Exert. It may be, I'm not sure if it's the hitbox or the arc, or maybe both. There we go, finally getting the gold in. Level 2. And here we go with the BMB against Ino. Not the highest defense character in the game. Oh my goodness, he managed to dodge the coin somehow. Often enough against the coin, strong Johnny players tell you to not respect it too much. I guess the worst situation you can put yourself in is to just take the up coin when Johnny players set that up. Plus frames, but still, oh my goodness, he was so far away. Had to commit to a far range forward dash, and Blues reading that out with 2S. Sorry, too heavy. It's the coin once again, sort of closing off the air pot for Rikkami. It's air dash. And here we go, hitting the overhead, no hit confirmed though. Immediate burst, wants to keep Blues in the corner, wants to fight right here, right now. See the mix up, overhead, no conversion. Ooh, that was so tricky. Rikkami hunting for that one clean hit. Ooh, that was a very swing wide. Get the level 2. Now the... unfortunately, I think he was thinking that he was gonna land on grounded Ino. Safe jump, but no punish there. Had to block the hit in the air, so maybe that's actually minus for the opponent. Coming again, a lot of meter here. How are we gonna use it? We have the FB dive. We have the FB note. We have all the FRCs. We have supers. We have so many options here. Mistfire, slicing and dicing. No, mid-air. Oh, can I have the burst? Ooh, nice, whiffing the burst. Getting in a position, here we go, but oh, tried to go for empty low, I think. But Blues on point there, evening it out 2-2. And I think even in this game, Johnny has... does Johnny have a Kara throw in this game as well with 6k? I think so, right? So a little bit of extra range if you opt to go for that option select. Missing the OTG coin once again. Another coin missed. Man, so many coins, but not able to get that level 2. Finally gets it on board. And now, fast enough on the trigger finger, surely gonna hit confirm that one into the super and the peak. Spending a lot of coins. Did he have level 2? If he's not on level 2, that's... Well, it's gonna be okay since Rikkami is pretty low health here. Get the throw. Slowly grinding, Blues down. Nice jump out, double jump. Being very respectful, using the last coin to extend the pressure. Now any hit is probably gonna be okay, even if you land basic hit, like any 5k, far slash, anything into small Mistfire should be enough. But Rikkami still has a chance to bring it back, but not flowing like water, unfortunately. Was maybe thinking that Blues was gonna get that burst back and aborted the block string. Not sure. Can also just be the execution missing, you know, missing their block string. All of that is possible in AC+R. You can mess up your combos, your set play, your movement in so many ways in this game. Blocking the coin with that HCL. Nice. The big problem for Rikkami definitely has been getting the set play on board. Like landing the combos often enough for these set play characters like Milia, Ino, you name it. You usually have to hit your BMB combo perfectly to get to score the hard knockdown and to be able to, oh my goodness, that big swing. Didn't let Blues get out of the corner for free. Now into the block string, very long one, and I think Blues was maybe trying to jump out or backdash, who knows, but catching them low. Getting Rikkami the round. So far being pretty even. Gonna stroke the big tree and set up the overhead. Very nice. Even though that's not a super whole lot of damage, we take what we can get. Like, as long as your pressure flows, as long as you get the hard knockdowns, as soon as you get to play the Oki over and over again, you're pretty good. You're golden. Missing the note. It was pretty tricky. Blues was probably not expecting that. Another overhead, slowly grinding him down and get the throw. That should be OTG. No, doesn't go for the OTG, but the empty low, man. It's so unorthodox to play against. Like, sort of when you're expecting to play against somebody who hits all of their combos, hits all of their setups perfectly, it can be a little disorienting when you're never sure if your opponent is gonna drop it or not, and transition into like a pressure reset. Ooh, nice. All right, level 2. Big damage coming in from Blues. The combo still keeps going. Very nice, milking 40% life out of Rikkami's health gauge here. Now's Rikkami's time to respond in kind. But Blues has so many resources here. Nice throw. Here we go, get the overhead. Small combo. Good backdash. The classic backdash 5k. 5k, such a fast button and very decent reach as well. And a hitbox to write home about for sure for its startup. There we go. Rikkami has been very good with those safe jumps. Not a whole lot of reversal supers for Blues has been effectively hit so far. Being very respectful there. Being smart as well, using the FD, but sometimes like when Rikkami has been playing a lot of empty jumps here and empty lows. One hit point for both of these players. Oh my goodness. The angle there and the momentum didn't favor Blues. Was still in recovery, I think. Again, maneuvering past the coin projectiles. Still working with the level 1. Again, HCL also seems like a pretty good tool for deflecting the coins. The projectiles meet once again. 3 coins left. Still looking for level 2. This might be a difficult round for Blues, spending all of that duff. Luckily, you do have some options here for Johnny if you choose to spend Jack Hound and the follow-up. You can get combos, you can get some of your resources back. The dive, what's it gonna be? Oh, that time, I think that time Rikkami was a little too early there. And the reversal super, let me show you how to use this tool. Oh, this is gonna be an important combo to not miss. Because Blues is on 1 more hit point. Can't get hit here. And Rikkami gets the snipe. Yeah, even the reach of that Mistfiner is gonna change depending on the level. I think in this game, right? It does in Exert, but doesn't in this one? I'm pretty sure it does. Does it? Alright, 2-game lead here for Rikkami, 4-2. One of the biggest problems so far is Blues has been playing the neutral a lot with the coins, and even though the coins are very difficult to maneuver around, eventually you're gonna run out. Of course, it's that delicate balance against heavier characters like Potemkin. Maybe you can't really afford to throw away a lot of your coins, but against softer characters like Ino, Chip, Milia, you name it, you can definitely use some of your resources for the coins to play neutral. Stun there, landing single hits, one after another. And Johnny does deal a lot of damage, especially with those heavy strikes initially. And counter hit heavy strikes, those are the things that build the most stun damage in Guilty Gear. In fact, like, instead of doing full combos, you're probably gonna get more stun damage out of like fast resets. Obviously, you could say that's probably not the most effective way to do it, but that's certainly one way. 6 heavy. Both players looking for that one clean hit. Neither has been able to land a solid counter hit yet. The reversal. Oh my god, the Divine Blade! Hitboxes for days! Dodging the reversal super completely again. Rikkami has the safe jump timing on point. The backdash. Oh, but the Jackhound, the additional strike against the reverse, the burst. Oh, the snipe once again. Blues has the Mistfinder, but man, the Chemical Love hits so far. That should be a, oh my god, that might have been a punish. And barely out of reach from that super projectile from Ino. God, that was so close. Right, the momentum could still swing in anybody's favor. Fairly even here, opening up with Stroke the Big Tree. Immediate burst from Blues. Getting an early burst when you can is definitely a good thing. It's like if you can get a burst against like the first hit of the set, that will allow you to get your burst back really fast. Especially if you can gold burst. But I mean, gold bursts are a little difficult to make. It's either like the reversal gold burst, oh again, safe jump timing. But unfortunately that reversal super from Johnny fairly safe on block. Should not be plus though, I think. But unless you're familiar with a particular punish, it might be difficult to judge when the block stun actually ends. Which is what probably has been throwing Rikkami off guard here. Good defense. But Ino will always come back in the end. After a block string, there's always a chance. Nice 6P! I was about to say, Rikkami has been resetting into the forward dash so many times now. You gotta RPS that stuff. You gotta interrupt it, Stroke the Big Tree hits. Oh, there we go. A clean hit. Gets a level 2. Nice, and a hard knockdown as well. But still anybody's game. Is that gonna hit? That's gonna... Wait, what? That missed, right? That was really weird. It kind of looked like it hit, but it didn't. What the? Does it? Oh... I don't even know. That was the first time I see something like that. Was that a rollback? No, spectators shouldn't be able to see rollbacks. Huh. Guilty Gear. Guilty Gear. You bastard. Oh, you're showing me so many new things. And Guilty Gear really is the fighting game that whenever you play it, you learn something new. I think I haven't played a single session of, like, I haven't watched or played a single session of AC+R or Exert without, like, being able to see something I've never seen before. Ooh, the cross up. Doesn't manage to get the conversion, though. The knockdown, here we go. Ooh, that's time. Rare footage of not actually safe jumping Rikkami here. Pressure, nice, escapes the corner. The forward momentum of Stroke the Big Tree. And now back to the footsies. The trade. Oh, it's so even. The meter is even. The burst is kinda even. Oh, the reversal super. The life is even once again. One hit, one good conversion. But both of these players staying very, very elusive. Not letting the opponent have the clean hit that they desire. Even Mistfinder probably finishing the round here. But so does the HCL. Very nice. Predicting the HCL, going for an air dash and gets the snipe. A little risky there. Level 2. Oh, this is gonna lead into decent damage. Into the corner. Very nice. Even though he missed the ender, still a lot of that damage put on the table already. Honestly, I would say it's completely fine, I guess, if you get most out of your conversions damage-wise. Ooh, very nice. That's not the easiest dead angle to bait either. Oh, and the counter hits one by one. Rikkami evening it up. Perfectly even. Nice. Another good opportunity. Last time he missed this. This time getting the heart knocked down, maintaining his position. Ooh, that coin's gonna hit! Wait, did the coin actually whiff? Or did he... I think he spent it immediately. Looked kind of weird. Could have been a whiff. Again? Yep. Recognizing that timing from Rikkami. Oh my god. Has this same sequence has been going on so many times. It's like Johnny goes for the reversal super. Ino says, I have that too. I have a safe on block reversal super. I should maybe use it as well. And now Blue's on the lead, 5-4. Man, so toe-to-toe.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
Ooh, nice. All right, that was kind of a cool burst, preventing Blues from getting the level on the board. Nice diving under, and now was looking with that burst. Was sort of looking to secure that corner position, but now Rikkami able to break out, dodging the coin once again. And Rikkami is using that stroke to big tree very aggressively, very actively, going through all of those coins. Once again, too close to hit with that coin. That is unfortunate. It's like Johnny sort of has to approach the rewards in like two different stages. First, you need to get the coin in, and then you still need to get the big hit in. Depending on your hit, you might get a combo into a coin, into a level 2 Mistfinder, giving you both at the same time, but that's usually gonna require you a specific hit, usually like a hit close range, which is not the easiest place to get to. Very nice. Going to 5 PPPPP, Guts Crush, Burst Save, and yeah, don't need a difficult combo if all you need is a couple more hits. Now the level 2 on board for Blues. Looking for the interception, there we go. That's very nice. Lots of damage on board, and maintaining the level 2. And a full bar of butter as well. Unfortunate miss there, gets the level 2 back. Man, the struggle, the back and forth. Yep, can cancel into FD. The Blue still gets the combo, big damage coming in. Everything is relative. In a world where you and your opponent tend to miss a lot of your combos, even those like 100 combos are gonna make a big difference. Ooh, very nice. A little early there on the follow-up, but now putting Rikkami on checkmate and gets the round. Alright, stroke the big tree. And we had a setup. Oh, a little too early there. Yeah, it's kind of difficult on Ino. One of those characters who kind of has to like practice the set play, and a character whose set play kind of changes based on the opponent's get-up timings as well. Like, this is still an old Guilty Gear game. No unified wake-up times. Every character has 2 different ones. Just like that, Rikkami evening it out, 5-5. Ah, yes. Perfectly written script.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
Yeah, American AC+R scene is pretty blooming pretty well, to be honest. I think like for Europe, the AC+R scene is like hugely situated in Russia, I want to say. There's a lot of Russian AC+R players. And then a couple of players here and there for other countries. Get the reversal super, and now... Oh, he baited it, but... Pretty okay. Ooh, gets a punish here. And again, the note a little too early to get the perfect setup. Now Blues is gonna have to work so hard. Level 1, big life lead for Rikkami, and full stick of butter. Rikkami can do so many moves here, and just gets the overhead. Too heavy. Still looking for the level, as per usual. Ooh, nice. Gets a knockdown. Unfortunately, with the full screen Mistfiners, you're usually not gonna get a combo, nor can you get a coin in either. It's like you're gonna have to commit to a little more of a close range pressure. Ooh, nice! Just float dashes over that poke. Blue still at level 1, I think. Ooh, very nice! Unfortunately, level 1 not gonna get a big follow-up, but that was a decent amount of damage for a 25 meter. And now Rikkami, very low health. Could even look for a potential chip here. Yeah, unfortunately, like, Rikkami hasn't found the best usages for their meter so far. But that's how it be when you haven't played the game in a long time. And when it's not your main game, etc, etc. Price too heavy. Ooh, and the pressure, this is gonna... Oh, okay. Obstacle for a knockdown instead of the coin. There we go, set it up. Still level 1 though. Hope is alive for Rikkami. Here we go, baits the burst. Ooh, that's so dangerous. Cornering themselves. There we go. Air super deals a decent amount of damage, even for that one hit. Oh my god, 200 IQ. Blues was looking for that air dash, but I think Rikkami he knew that he was looking for it, so he went super instead. Didn't get the biggest hit out of that, but still needs only one. Oh my god. One hit. One desire. And there it is. Takes the stand, slices and dices into the air. The horizontal Mistfiner. Putting Blues on 6 now. And now the pressure is on Rikkami to win 2 in a row.
Heaven or hell? Duel. Let's rock.
Right, immediate burst. Wants to keep up the momentum. Ooh, the up coin. Getting the level. A big damage coming in. That's mostly burst safe as well, even though Rikkami probably would like to burst. Like, that's the most common combo that Blues has been bringing home rewards with. Like, I think it's, like, for the most part, very burst safe. Especially when you perform it like that. Nice interception, jump PP. Not able to, unfortunately, knock down. Full stick of butter again. What are we gonna do? That's one good way to spend it. Full screen, FB note. If they block it, they're very minus, allowing you to dash in. Fast recovery on that super. No punish for Blues. Here we go, Rikkami. Desperately needs this. Well, not super desperately, but would definitely like to take this. Decent combo, set it up a little too early once again. The knockdown timings are tricky. Trade. Ooh, that was almost a kill. The gold burst. Is that gonna be enough? No, one more hit point. Oh no. It was looking to shave the last hit points of Blues, but that one hit point. Man, that situation has been recurring so many times today in these sets. Nice, lands a decent hit. Here we go. Blender starting. able to keep Blues in the corner. Blues now on set point. The horizontal chemical love footsies have been so good on Rikkami here. Maybe that's all we need. Just time your chemical loves properly. Get the big hit, get the knockdowns, and just play it safe. Nice. Again, another nice dive under the coin. First is used. Uh-oh. It's a level 2 combo coming in. That's a lot. And now Rikkami on their last legs. If this hit goes in. Oh, nice escape from the corner. Gets the dive. Oh, level 1 still. But even level 1. Blues has the meter now. The reversal super. But Rikkami has to work so hard for this. Does he have the consistency even if he gets the knockdown? Another too heavy. Man. Blues used that button so often in that set. Able to mash out of those setups from Rikkami. And even though that was a pretty tight set, in the end, Blues 7-5 comes out of that set victorious. Big thanks for Rikkami though for stepping in on such a short notice, and we even got a pretty even set out of that one. That's better than we could have hoped for.